Hey everybody, it's Demo. Welcome back to Returnal. Challenge accepted. Uh, Today was a good day. I missed the earlier challenge, but that's fine. Let's see how well we did when we played our last game. I believe we finished somewhere in the 600s and we only went down a few to 674. It's not so bad. I kept running into the acid. That's silly. Today's challenge, we get the pistol with piercing shots, ricocheting shrapnel, overgrown ruins. It is gain integrity when we collect oblites, and all weapons have increased fire rate, so we'll shoot fast, slow dash cooldown, and we will suffer damage from long falls. So it means we gotta pay attention to when we're jumping low, and make sure we boost at the last second. That's not to say that that's a normal shot there. Okay. Obviously, when we fall down, the holes, which I am prone to do, we're going to take damage. Okay, yeah, so this particular, okay, bullets were flying around. I thought my own bullets were going to hit me. That was insane. I wonder if you save those, you come back, you get more points. Anywho, like I was saying, it was a successful day today. Kid's birthday party. That's what I've been doing all day. That's what we did. We had a good time. There's not much else to say about that other than, yeah, had a good time. My mom came up and we hung out. Friends came over. Kids got some Mario games and some controllers for their birthday. And some money to save up. But it was just all around good times. And I torture myself by playing this challenge mode. But hopefully the entertainment for y'all. And also for me too. I can't get over how much fun this game is. And the more you play, the better you get at it. The further you get. I'm actually pretty far in the main game. I've beaten it twice, and from what I understand, there is one more act for me to play through. It is, you fight another boss, I'm assuming. I haven't looked again. I've kept myself pretty in the dark when it comes to this game. Something I really want to talk about is strategy guides and their prevalence in today's world of games. I am prone to using strategy guides for RPGs, and I have used them a lot for games similar to this one, like Binding of Isaac, trying to figure out what an item does if I don't remember. Definitely this game, that each item tells you what it does if you look at it before you pick it up. So, and I know there's mods on Isaac that allow you to do that, but I was thinking earlier today about how I got into video games. And everybody's got their own stories. For me, it was my family, right? My mom played regular Nintendo back when I was a child. And one of the big games that we got was The Legend of Zelda. And my family didn't necessarily go out and get strategy guides. So, oh, that was almost silly. Remember, take damage from falling. Anyway, so the 80s was wild, right, for video games. You either bought like Nintendo Power or something, or you just played the games. You know? And when you played, you walked around and you tried stuff. It was trial and error. Every game was like that. Unless, of course, you had Nintendo Power. You don't need that. And the Nintendo Power did put strategy guides in their write-ups, right? They talked about stuff. I was just thinking earlier about how my mom would take her little triumphs in the original Legend of Zelda and go to work and talk with her friends and figure out more little pieces. You know, that fascinates me because most modern games that I have played, I didn't really do that. Right when I started getting my own consoles, right, I was lucky enough to come up with the video games that came with instruction guides, and sometimes those came with little bits of lore. And then in the case of Final Fantasy VIII, right, it came with a strategy guide for at least the first boss area. Alright, and oh boy. Okay, phew. But you know, I bought strategy guides, but like that didn't really, they didn't really have those. I mean, they had strategy guides, but my family didn't use them. So they'd go back and talk. They'd try to figure out the next puzzle, the next piece to this game that they're all enjoy. It's a tree guy. Sorry, hold on. Things are getting a little tense. Yeah, so like they'd share secrets or like what they found out about the game. And oh boy. And then they get a little bit further, and then they go back to work after they did their little bit further, and they're like, well, how do you do this part? You know, that's how they shared all the information. A very organic, very natural learning how to play the game, and just it doesn't happen, at least not where I'm playing games, right? It's, I go to Google or YouTube and help, I need help with this game, you know? And I don't really want to talk about this because this game, I have not done that. I refuse to figure out what's next. But you know, I did go on Twitter and I talked to a couple of people on there, and I was like, look, they're like, yo, I beat the game, got the final boss, and I was like, oh, well, what's that about? You know, like, what happens? What's next? What am I missing? And they're like, well, you gotta play it again. And I was like, okay, I figured as much. I read that. And they're talking about some sun piece, and I was just really confused because I was like, what does that mean? And you pay attention to the storyline, and she kind of talks about the darkness that's there and all this other stuff. But I was like, well, I don't know what any of that means. And the person I was talking to on Twitter kept it very vague. Was very, hey, well, this is what you got to find, and this is how you unlock them. You know, it's essentially just you got to keep playing. Play the play through again, and then these things will come. The tree guy's out to hit me up. Hold on. Okay. Whew. So you know, but through my interactions on Twitter, I figured out another piece of this puzzle, which is Returnal, very organically, and it just kind of brought me into thinking about how I play games nowadays versus the way that, you know, my parents played. And my experiences aren't really that organic, which they haven't been, and for a lot of titles. And sometimes, you know, I do find a game that I'll play, and I organically walk through it, and I believe The Last of Us Part 2, I played very organically. Oh, hold on. 731245. Yep. Dude, good job. You almost made it, I think. The plant dudes, I'm telling you, they just get you. They're one of my nemesis. But, you know, I learned that I have to play through the Echoing Ruins again. And that unlocked the sun relics that now exist throughout the game, all 6 biomes. and then I have to find them all. And when you do that, you go back through the final second half of the game, and you unlock the final act. Do I know what that is? No. I do not. Excuse me. I do not know what the final act is yet, and I mean, I can't wait because I absolutely love this game and everything they've done. Do I have the ability to go in water? No, I don't have any upgrades. Okay. Yeah, they did such a good job with this game. It is so much fun. What? What is happening with that laser? It's water. What? Okay. Nothing. Okay. Who cares? Yeah, so I have done my best to only play this game organically. Try to keep myself. Oh boy. Oh boy, got hit. Oh no. Good shot by this guy. He knocked my shield off, that's fine. But unfortunately we don't have the ability to get a shield back. But that's okay. Unless of course you find an item that grants shields. I don't think I've seen those. You know, we'll just take ground search. I probably will use that over the other one. Okay. But no, I really thought that was an interesting thing to think about. And you know, Legend of Zelda being one of my all-time favorite games. Again, because of my family and the amount of games that we played when I was younger. So, it's great. And that's where my love for video games came from. I literally grew up with them. And Legend of Zelda is one of the earliest games that I remember playing. Holy crap, did we actually do a perfect run here? Wow. That's awesome. Well, there you go, folks. A little bit about how people figure things out organically in video games, and a little bit of Twitter banter, and here we go. There are 21 hours left in this run. I missed the challenge today. Obviously, I was hanging out doing kid stuff with the birthday parties. But it was a successful day, and to cap it off, we had a successful run. My first perfect run. Wow. And we aren't even first place, not even the top 10. Good job, Quail. That was a good run. Loads of fun. I had a blast. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'm thinking about doing some streaming every week, so be on the lookout for that. Again, thanks for watching, and as always, you have a wonderful day.